Well, hello, guys. I hope you can hear me. I'm going to do something a little different. I was going to do a video of this, but thanks to YouTube, um, my monetization for the channel is in process, and I appreciate everybody that watched my videos and subscribed to my channel to help me get this far. It was actually fairly quick, like 8-9 months to do it. So I appreciate everybody. What we're going to be doing today, I'm just waiting for a few more minutes for people to get in here, but then we're going to be doing working on this. You can see it's brand new, it's bouncy. Over here is a big old pile of parts that are going to be put on it. I'm going to do that during the live stream here, because yes, I am into RC cars a little bit. That's what started me out, from RC cars to planes to helicopters to I had a Raptor 90, Thunder Tiger Raptor 90 helicopter. From there to drones, and so this is something that this particular one is a 124 scale, so it's not that big. You can see right there, it's not all that big. So it's a Axial AX24 crawler. So you can see the articulation. The wheels are super spongy, but we're gonna make it better. I haven't got the rims yet, but I got Krakens that I'm going to go on it. And these are really sticky tire. If I was to, let's see here, if I can do it, we can see. These are real sticky tire. You can see right there, they're real sticky. And these are going to go on it. I'm waiting for the rims. What I'm going to be doing today is we're going to be pulling it apart. I'm going to pull the front suspension off. And I've got a kit I'm going to be putting on it. If I can find it here, we'll be all set. It's right here. We're going to be installing this kit. And what this is all brass. It's going to be a kit to make it heavier, to weight it. It's going to go from, this is like 8 grams. It's going to go from 8 grams to be close to 1 pound when we're done. It comes with weighted hubs. We got wheel weights. These go on it, and we'll weight it down. Then these are my attachment kit. These are all add weight to it. These are my hex drives. Then right here's the covers, the weighted covers for the differential. Then I also got a weighted skid plate for it. We got dual stage shocks that are going on it. A steering linkage setup, a weighted one, as well as we're going to be changing the servos in it. These are a lot better servos because we got to put them in there because we're adding weight to it. So we'll be doing, this is 4-wheel steer, so we're going to be installing the front end will be done the same as the back end, basically. These are from Injora. They're known for scale RC crawler parts and that, and obviously they're from China. So, but it's really cheap. This kit here with all the mods. Then I also got drive shafts, of course, with all the mods that are going to be done to it. It's going to be less than $200 for the car itself is $145 to buy the kit as a ready to run, and it's a full bearing. It has all bearings in it. So we are going to basically, when it's all done, because I'm still waiting on parts. I got a motor coming for that. It's going to be about a $450 kit. It'll be worth. You can see these shocks. They don't really work. They're just for looks. And the shocks are going on it and be a little better for it. So If people pop in, that's fine. I'm just going to do it as a live stream until people get around. Pull the body off, obviously. First thing I do is going to pull the wheels all off it all the way around. You notice I got this whiteboard because I planned ahead. There's one wheel off. There's tire off, I should say. Tire and wheel. And we're going to pull this side loose. Take this wheel off. Oh, I got suspension components coming for it too. The 4-link bars. That one's off. When you do these smaller kits like this, you got to do it. Be really careful because you drop a nut like what I'm doing here, then it's not going to be good. So just kind of carefully. And I did. I dropped it. Roll my computer. There it is. Then we're going to pull this side loose. I just figured I'd do this as a live stream. If people show up, they're welcome here. I just was going to record it, but I decided, well, I might as well just do it this way. So I really don't know who's watching because according to the same StreamYard stuff, StreamYard says there's nobody here, but YouTube says there's somebody here, so I don't know. Okay, this is the wheel. Got the wheels off it. And when you reinstall this stuff, the wheels and components, don't use power tools. Do it using hand tools because these screws are really small. And I normally don't have issues with my eyes, but I'm dealing with smaller screws, so I got to break out my glasses. It'll help me out here. That helps me a lot. Okay, we're going to take the shock off it. I'm going to take the shocks right off. I'm going to take the shocks right off it. I'm going to do one end at a time. There's a shock off. These are basically, there's nothing to them. They're just for looks. It'll get a little better shocks put on it when we get done here. So we're going to take this loose. So I'm going to replace these shocks. They are dual staged. In other words, the ram will collapse into itself. So it's like the ram is like two pieces. And that way you got your articulation. Take that off. Then we're going to take it off down here. Because what I do is I want to take this front end off. Because this is the first thing we're going to work on. This runs a planetary gear setup. It's not like a ring and pinion differential in it. That's how they get the power out of them. So, okay, got that shock loose. Take him off. There's the other shocks off. Okay, now we are going to, let's see here, unplug our servo here. There, servo's unplugged. Then we're going to disconnect our 4 links. I take the 4 links apart. One screw out. In a minute, this should have come apart. There's the other screw. These are really small screws, so be super careful. That's why I use hand tools. Don't use any kind of adapters on this, because you could easily strip it out, obviously. We're just about done. The drive shafts I'm going to hold off, only because I got a motor coming, so there's no sense in doing it. So right there it is. We got the front end apart. We're going to take all this linkage and servo and everything off, just like so. This is all going to go to be metal when we're done here. We're going to add some weight to it. On a crawler, you want your weight to be down low on them. So that's the idea of this. Take the servo off. What's really nice about this kit is it's use the same tool. The whole thing. Take this other side loose, like so. There, we got that loose. There's a servo and everything's taken out. Right there it is. Not very big. Okay, we're going to take this mount off. Today, like I say, I'm going to be doing the axles, and I'm not changing the drive shafts today because I got to pull basically you'd end up stripping the whole thing down, and I'm going to end up doing that when we do the motor swap. So, and there it is. Servo mount's gone. But we're going to continue on. We're going to open this up because I'm putting a different cover on here. And we get this axle done. And I want you to understand too that I've never ran this thing. It's never even been started, powered up or anything. So I've seen plenty of videos of people running them, and they do pretty good, actually. There's 3. One more. That way, too, I can look in this cover and check it for see how much grease they put to it. This runs a planetary gear setup, so you can underdrive or overdrive these. There it is. I am going to, let's see here, what we got? I'm going to work a little grease in it here. I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm going to work a little bit of grease into here. Work a little grease into it. Like so. Don't want to over grease it, just put a little bit of extra grease on there. Now we will get into the kit. Right here's what I need. And I think I got to pull the bearing off. I do. I got to take this bearing out, or get this bearing out. Right now what I'm doing is I'm taking the would be the pinion bearing out. I got it out because I got to put it in the new cover, and these covers are weighted. If you can see them or not. These covers here, if you can see them, there it is. They're weighted, so. Okay, let's see here. All right, there it is. Thought I lost my bearing already. Okay, we'll install the bearing. It's right in there. We'll go ahead and we'll put this bed together. There it is. Actually, it looks pretty nice, don't it? Let me change camera angles here a minute. Okay, yeah, see right here? See what it looks like there? Okay, we'll get back to the other camera here. There we go. Okay, they give you new screws. So we're going to use their stuff. And hopefully these screws are the same as I took off it. Yep, just silver. And we're going to put him in like so. Put all these new screws in. We do all but the top two screws because we're going to be changing. It's going to get a metal servo mount because we're adding weight to it. Then when I get this all done, I will, next day or so, I will make up some kind of course just so you guys can see how it works. Don't over tighten them. Double check it when you're done. Oh, that thing is smooth. Thing is smooth as baby's bottom. Let's see right there it is. Hopefully you can see it underneath there. Right there. Next, we might as well pull these hubs. Take these hubs loose. Right here, pry these up because we're going to be changing them anyway. Pull them off. There's a pin here. We're going to pull the pin. We're going to do the same over here. Pull the hub off. There, that hub's loose. Then we're going to pull this pin. Okay, next we will be taking these off. Pull the axle stub out. Then we're going to take the bearings out. Take that bearing out. If you got bad eyes, make sure you put your glasses on. Okay, we're going to take that off. See, now we're going to end up with a pile of parts before it's over with that are coming off this, never to go back on it. What I'm doing is looking for my hubs. Right there they are. Let's drop the bushing. All right, we're going to keep some of these bags because I'm going to put some of my new stuff back in. Okay, they give me some screws here. And they give me 2 bushings. I got 4 bushings total. Pull that off. They give you Allen wrenches too if you don't have the tools necessarily to do it. We're going to install. We're going to install our bearings first. Put them back, put them in these hubs. Like so. Then we're going to install our axle stub. Then we're going to go ahead and put this new piece on. Grab the piece here. Bushings in. Grab our wrench, our screwdriver here. You don't want to over tighten these. That one was easy to get on. That looks good. Now I'll take the other side loose, do the same thing to it. Really cool about these kits from Endura is they come with all new screws. So your original black ones you don't need anymore. I just dropped my tool bag, little screwdriver kit. Pop this out and do the same thing. Push these bearings out. That one's out. So what we're doing is, I just see somebody popped in, is I'm rebuilding the axles. I'm putting I'm weighting them. I'm adding weight to the car. You think on a something like this, doing a crawler, you want to make them light. No, you want to have weight, and you want to have the weight be on the very front of the car. That way it holds the car down if you're climbing rocks or whatever. So that's what we're doing. These pieces I'm putting on are not necessarily to make it stronger. It's to make it heavier, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of early, but I figured that people could watch this in replay if they wanted to see what's going on. Okay, we got that piece back on. Now we put our axle stub back on. And I already can feel the difference in the weight of it. Just what I've done so far. Putting the hubs on it, the spindles, and differential cover. Gotta get spacers here. Let's put this back on without them. There we go. We're getting there. And I got to do this same procedure to the other axle. Same everything. This is getting a new servo. Let's say going to be a stronger servo. And it's getting different steering linkage set up. And there it is. I've probably doubled the weight of it right now, just in the brass and the differential covers. And I'm not done adding weight to it. We are going to put a servo mount on it from Mindura. We got the mount. We got a nice servo horn. We got servo hardware. We're not going to use it. We're not going to use the hardware at all. We got everything here. So this is the servo mount. We're putting all heavy duty stuff on it. Get this figured out, which way it goes on there. We go on just like so. Only fits one way. There it is. So we're putting a servo mount on. Tightening down the servo mount here. And we're going to put the other screw in. I got brass rims coming for this. So we'll be adding probably a little over a pound of weight to this car. It's going to be substantially much heavier and bigger than it was before. Okay, let's see here something a minute. Make sure. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Which way is it going to go? I just got to make sure that my cervical's on the right way here. Okay. We got the Emax servo I'm putting in it from Endura. It supposedly is a pretty good servo for these. It's better than a little bit better than stock. So. Get the right screw here, we'll be all set. And this kit here was not sent to me in exchange or anything. I just ordered it for myself. Call it Christmas. Okay, we got a different horn going on this servo. And naturally, they give you screws. I already got them here. End up with a pile of screws before it's over with. We're going to leave that horn off until I get everything because I got to power it up to set it up. So now we can go over here, and these are the weighted steering links from Ramp Crab. So I got a little bit of Endura, a little bit of Ramp Crab coming. Nice little stickers if you're into stickers. Okay, then we're going to see, look at our linkages here. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of screws here. All these screws out, be all set. Yeah, Ramp Crab is where these things come, where I got these through. This is going to be all metal steering link, because ultimately when I'm done with this thing, it's going to have anything that's plastic suspension is going to be metal. I'm waiting on some parts to get here for it still. There's one link. These links are weighted too. Like I say, we're going to be adding at least a pound of weight to this thing. There they are. Then we'll go ahead and we're going to put our pieces on here. And this will let me know that I got my servo on backwards. I figured as much. That's okay. It's only 2 screws. When you start these screws, make sure you start them straight. You can easily cross thread them if you're not careful. And actually, I think my servo's in the right spot, because I got an arm that's going to go on there. I can tell right now this axle weighs as much as the whole car did before I started. Just putting a weight on it, and it does have the overdrive unit in the front. There we go. Get a linkage here and put on there. Grab a screw for it. It does have it is adjustable. "44 minutes. There it is. There it is. Quite substantial in weight now. Okay. What I can do is we can plug this bad boy in. grab my battery here a minute. Get my battery here and get the radio. And we can center the servo. Radio here. Charger. Where's radio? Well, let's find the radio. It's got to be here. Right here it is. Turn the radio on first. Radio's on. Power up the car. Unplug this one here a minute. Okay, I think I see what I did wrong. Radio. Okay, there we go. Big difference in them. There we go. We got her. Turn her off. Turn radio off. Radio down there out of the way. Okay, everything's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and put the servo horn on. Get this put on. Get that put on. Okay, I think I need to oh, that's where it's gotta go. It's gotta go just like that. Get a screw. That started in place. There it is. This axle now weighs as much as the whole car did before I started. I've added a considerable lot of weight to it. What I've noticed, though, is I need to take the horn loose, and we're going to put the piece behind it. Like so. Take this horn back off. What I gotta do is I'm putting the steering linkage on the back side of the horn because it's binding. Yeah, I was going to do a whole video of this, but I decided to just do it live of it. That's better, much better. Yeah, I got the Emax servo on here, so now I centered it. I plugged it into the car, turned the car on. There it is. You can see it from there. Like this might be easier for you to see. You can see it right there. This axle weighs as much as the car did when I started. That's a whole car did with a battery now, so it's a lot heavier. So what we're going to do next is I got new hubs to go on here. And all this stuff is weighted as well. I'm getting a pile of parts here. Wheel nuts, a lot of these nuts and bolts, little screws. I'll put these in a bag. I'll put all this in a bag and put it away. These are the wheel nuts, and all this stuff adds weight to it. All this stuff combined will weight it down. because let's see here. These little parts, if you got big fingers, are a little hard to get at times. Okay, get that out of the way. Let's get these pins in. They give you new pins to hold these axles in. On these axles. And these are your new hubs. And they go on like that. Oh yeah, this is definitely heavier than it was when I started. Putting the dry pins back in, and we put the hubs. And what we'll do now is we're going to go ahead and stick this back on the car chassis. Get our 4-link hooked back up. Now what we're doing is, I know you can't see this too well. I apologize. As we're putting our axle back on. Don't over tighten them, which I almost did here. Get the wires out of the way here. Put them up there. Get this side put on. Then we'll work our drive shaft back on. Like say I got coming for it. Actually they're here, but I got a motor and so I have to pull the transmission out of it, and I have to pull the transmission out the drive shaft. So that'll be another deal here. Right now I'm just putting the 4 links back on, like so. And we'll go ahead and put the drive shaft back in. Bring the 4 link over, hook everything back up. this in there. Right now we're putting the rear axle in. The back axle weighs as much now as the entire kit did in stock form. I'll be adding, well, with battery, well, the battery's in it, pound of weight to it. It'll be a pound. And all the weight will be mounted low in the frame to help the car climb. Because this summer I'm going to build me a course out in my backyard here to run these. And I'm trying to get the campground. He's all for it. We may go over there and we may build a rock crawling course over there as well. 2 different courses, 1/24 and 1/10 scale. So hard just getting all these piecing this together here. You notice I use hand tools. You don't want to use no kind of power tools on these screws. Just turn them till they're snug. Don't go beyond that. Otherwise you'll strip out the plastic here and it won't be no fun for you. I putting metal steering linkage. This is has metal 4-link rods coming for it. They're not here yet. A lot of stuff will get here just before Christmas. So and because I'm putting metal, I had to change the servos. We put a heavier servo on it because of the weight. Also, I got ribs coming for bead locks, and they're going to be brass. So that's going to put all the weight down low. Then I ordered a bigger motor to handle it. This is basically a class 3 rock crawler in 1/24 scale. What it is going to be. With the sticky tires I got here, you'll be able to climb right up the side of a rock almost with it when it's done. So when I get this link in here, I'll give you guys a shot of it. I get this link in the right spot so I can get the screw through it. These are like 4mm screws. They're really tiny. Even the hubs that'll go on here are weighted. Down. My screw starter to be all set. There it goes. So right there's the back. You see that it's see all the brass. See how heavy it looks. This is what you start out with. You see how it's just all plastic. Everything's loose. The linkage is all this is sloppy. You can see it. Where now you get back here, everything is tight. and it's much heavier in it. So now we're going to go ahead, it means we're at this point. I ordered up these shocks from Endura, and these are a I guess you call them like a dual rate. One shock ram fits inside the other. That's how they give you nice decals. But these are the shocks they come in here. If I can get them out of the bag, we'll be all set. The shock kits right here. We'll get my old trusty shears wherever I put them at. I lost my white shears. We got some shears here though. Okay. I'm getting a lot of stuff here that's gonna go, it has a home. Because I'm going to build one axle at a time, and I don't want to, go back and forth. So, okay, we're going to pull the shocks out. Take the shocks out. The way these shocks are designed, here's one that's apart. If you notice, it fits inside there. You get a ram within a ram, see there? And there's absolutely no dampening to them. They're preloadable. There's absolutely nothing in them. They're just, because it isn't like you need to have oil in them or anything like that. So you can adjust your preload though. So we're going to put this one together because for some reason that was apart. And we got to screw our little end cap on here. All this is aluminum too. There it is. You can see it right there. It's got this much travel, then also it can go all the way and collapse right into itself. So it goes really small or it's really large. So yeah, they don't, I mean, most times they don't run. I have a car coming that has oil shocks on it. That's for another video. Okay, we got a whole pile of parts here. Okay, what we do, you have different ends. You have a single and a double. And let's see here. Okay, we go the double. You notice you got O-rings here. We got O-rings. We slide an O-ring on here on one side. Slide an O-ring on. Dropping parts. And we got to slide that back. One O-ring on the bottom, you slide it on, then you slide it back. Then we work it through the shock on the bottom here. Then we install another O-ring. See, now that piece is on. Now the top is a different one. It has a flat on it. So we slide an O-ring on the top bushing. And we work it down onto the other spot here. So it looks like so. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay. Then we take our shock, slide that on there, put the Endura so it faces out. Then we put the O-ring on the outside here. Just like so. That's one shock. Now we got to see what we got here. We got to put this back on. Okay, we got to get a screw and one of these washers. They give you a spacer and a washer. So we put a washer on, and no, there's no instructions. I watched videos. Put a washer on a screw like so. And we slide that in, and we give a spacer. Put on the inside edge. Then we go ahead and we can screw this back on. Actually, you know what? That's for the bottom. I'm telling you all wrong here. Like I say, they give you no instructions. They just give you the kit and say, here, go to town. Okay. Yeah, shocks, suspensions on these is just for show. Any scale crawler, they don't necessarily use a if I can get this right, unplug this battery, get it out of our way. The battery's off. Shock to fit in here. Okay, not cooperate. There we go. Right there's what it looks like so far. There's this suspension, this axle here weighs as much or more than the whole car did before I started. That's how much weight we're adding to it. It'll basically be a class 3 crawler, like I said. It has 4-wheel steer. It's going to be weighted. It doesn't. The only thing it doesn't have is the I forgot what they call it. We can lock the back end out, and you can actually get a kit for them, I guess. Get that screw in. Almost lost a pin. Bring the shock down. Then I'll grab a screw, a washer, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this in. I appreciate the two that are watching me too. Thanks a lot. If you can, comment and I'll say hello to you. If you got a new channel, let me know and I'll help you. I'll get you subscribers while we're doing this. It's all about helping people out. I appreciate all the help I got. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're going to take the spacer out because it lets shock hit. I mean the steering link hits with that in there. So we're taking the spacer right out. This is probably a universal kit. I want to assume it's probably made for a couple different cars, you know. Tell you what, if you got big hands, these are fun to work on. There we go. Okay, there's that side. It's kind of dark. Let me do this. Okay, one side's in and done. Okay. Okay, we got one in. Put that in there. Get O-ring on here. Got O-ring on there. Yep, just like so. And in there, the Endura facing out. Like that. That shock's done. If you notice, it gets really small. It compresses way down there. See there? So, a lot of travel. Get that screw in. We'll run our screw down here. Screw in the washer. Grab a washer and the screw. There we go. Just like that. Plug our servo wire here and get it routed. That up through here. When I get done here, I will clean up this wiring, obviously. Okay, what I've noticed is the servo tends to hit. Okay, let's see what else we got to do here. They actually, in a kit, they give you two different setups. They got weighted hubs. Well, that's not nice of them. I have to get a drill. Got to open the holes up just a little bit. Beaky. I have to have a drill. Make the hole just a little bit bigger. Let's see what we got now. There we go. Got her on here. Sometimes you gotta do it on your lap. One side on. Take that off. Wheel on. Get this one. Yeah, right now I'm just putting wheels on. I know nobody's probably even watching, but if they watch the replay, it's on my lap, only because it's easier. There's one end's done. And I guarantee you it's a little heftier. Okay, now then, we go around back and unplug right here. Unplug here. We'll do the same thing. We'll pull this servo. We'll rebuild the back end here. Take it apart. Take the servo off and the steering linkage. And basically do the same thing to the back axle as I did to the front. That linkage is out. And we're going to go ahead and pull this off. Get back over here. I'll go ahead and pull this off. Because we're putting a different servo on here too. This is getting the servo changed as well. Take our 4 links off. Like so. And we'll do this side. Pull this off. Like I say, these linkages for the 4-link I got metal ones coming, but also I got coming a different motor for it, a stronger motor, because all the weight we're adding to it, we got to add a bigger motor. Okay, pull that off. Okay, we'll pull the springs. Not going to use them over. And we're going to go bye-bye. And I have not ran this motor. I ran this car kit. It's never been ran, so I'm going by baseline of what I see other people do. It was 8 grams when I started, and it's going to be over a pound of weight we're going to be at when it's done. This is one time that weight is good for you. I'm going to take this. There we go. Some shocks and all that are over there in the pile. Put all these screws over here in a pile. When I get done at the end of the build here, I will package all that up. Okay, now then, let's pull the axle off the 4 links so we can do it as well. And the back end, I will not be changing the hubs at the moment because the hubs aren't here. I forgot about that. There we go. Now open this up. Open this up. There, that's off. I gotta get that bearing out of it. Get him. There it is. There we go. We're going to be doing the steering servo. I just can't do the spindles. So it's just a matter of pulling the wheels off and popping bearings out and putting the brass ones in. I didn't have to grease this, if you're wondering. You know, if you saw this when I started on the other axle, I put grease to it, and it was dry looking. This one here is pretty good. Okay, packages are getting down. Okay. No, and the servo. And the stickers. Need that. Need these. Yeah, so far, I don't know if anybody's even watching this. I just thought I'd put it up there. I'm not necessarily known for RC cars, but you know, it's part of what I do too. What we're doing is putting the steering linkage on it. Okay, let's see here. It's going to end up sitting behind there again. So that's what we're doing. Doing is I'm just putting a steering horn on. servo horn. And it's not going to fit on this one that way. All the way down. All the way down. Crap. They work over a bench. It's got a servo saver on it. Fits. Fudge. It went down and to where? I do not know. Bingo. Found it. I found it. Hi, makers. Sorry to mean to disturb you. I found it. It landed in the box. There we go. If anybody's still out there, what I'm doing is we are putting the axle back on the truck chassis. Yep, so far, been here almost 2 hours doing this. I knew it was going to take a little bit of time, but I didn't think it would take that long. There we go. We're getting there. There it is. It's on, so now we can go ahead and feed our servo wire back up and plug it in. I got extra wire here, so I'm gonna end up having to tie wrap all this stuff up, neaten it up. Okay, let's get the shocks done. And I got my buddy up. Hi, buddy. Go back to bed, huh? That one done. Get the O-ring on the bottom one. They do give you an extra set of springs with it if you want to play around with spring rates or whatever. I want it soft. I want it flexy. There we go. Got it. Just got to put it back on now. What I'm doing now is I'm putting the shocks, different shocks back on it, or on it now. Shock screw started. I'm gonna bend her down. Get my wiring out of the way here. Get it put back up there. Get it placed where it belongs. Man, these springs are so light. Okay, where's my tool? Okay, there's the, but now I want to take care of something on the back here that I see now that I got to do. Then do it to the front. There we go. Yep, so I just gotta get the front on. Get this on. Power it up, I guess. Well, I do got another weight to add to it. There it is. Okay. I gotta do a spring. I wonder, it's looking kind of funny. I put the wheel on, didn't thinking. Glad to give me extra ones. Yeah, this is a Axial AX24 24 scale crawler. It's a full. It comes with full bearings, radio, battery, and you're ready to go. Charger. $142 in stock form. But you know what? This one here is going to be about $300 and some dollars. Parts are cheap, actually. Cheap for it because it's so small. Now I gotta take the wheel back off because I gotta put the shock on. I forgot to do. So okay, it says I've got somebody watching me. I'm gonna look at my feed right from the channel here. I'm going to parts falling all over the place here. Little pins. Take the wheel off. You end up with a bunch of little screws when you're all said and done. These are the stock tires. To let you know, I have some rims. I got some Krakens sitting here for it. I'm just waiting for the rims to get here to put them on. They're bead locks too. Krakens, there you go. When you tighten this stuff up on these two, don't over tighten it. Just like snug it, call it, because you strip them out. Okay, there she is. Big difference in it now. Big difference. It's not as wobbly. Now we're going to do some preloading adjustments on it. Get it adjusted up here, get some preload on it. There she is. Like that. Now, let me put the battery, plug it back in. This is the battery for it, by the way. Plug it back in here. Radio. Where's radio? Radio. Power. Okay, I got the hubs on it, but I got a set of hubs coming for it. All right, I gotta move the mic here a minute. Watching you, hear me talk anyway. Crabbing. There it is. All right. Just got to tidy up the wiring here. Got a little more weight on the back end than I should have, but because I put the carriers on the wrong end. But I'm not. Tell you what, I'm not gonna pull it apart because I got a set coming for it. I should be here any time, actually. Tidy up this wiring here. As much as I can. Because they give you new servos and freaking wire leads are long. Then I do have one more plate to put on here. Okay. Right Here it is. 90% of the parts on this kit I'm putting on it come from Endura. The shocks do. This is a skid plate. All kinds of Endura stickers. That's a skid plate right there. Okay, let's open it up, take it apart, take the other ends off. Trying to get all the weight down low as possible in a kit like this. We want it to keep the weight down there. So that's the idea of this. These little screws are hard to get it. There you go. They give me new screws, so I'm all set there. Show you on this back here. Yeah, I got some hubs coming to the front because I want to put all the weight down low. Krakens. That's what they are. We're going to pull this off. We're going to put a brass skid plate on it. It's not that hard to work on it. I work on them other than they will be rather small. Screws will be. If you wear glasses, you would definitely like to wear them. I normally don't wear my glasses, but at least I can, magnify them. So here's the skid plate. There's a transmission. I could put, right there, that's a part we're taking off. Goes in the pile of parts over there. We're going to put this in place of it. That's more brass to add more weight to get it low as possible. So we want to get it low as we can go. They sure do give you a lot of pieces and parts here. Like so, then we can go ahead and work it all back in. There it went. It's all locked in. Put this back in. Your axles or drive shafts back in place. Okay, grab our 4 links and put it and screw up here. They're there where they belong. I got new drive shafts for it. I got metal ones, but I'm gonna have to open this up one more time when they get here. So I might as well put them on the new transmission. Put them on this one. Have to take it back off. I was thinking about doing it, but I thought I'd just wait. Okay, another screw. Get our drive shaft plugged in the front here. This is fun. Line everything up, get everything come into place. This is fun. Getting it. One more to go. I'll tell you one thing, they don't, as far as screws for this, when you order the kits, they don't scrimp. They give you plenty of extra everything. Got it. There it is. Okay, let's see what we got sitting here. A lot of stickers, trash. Got dry shafts, and that's it. Waiting on. I am currently waiting on motor. I got another set of differential covers coming. I ordered by accident, but I didn't want it. And drive shaft, go in it. Motor, different tranny plate, put on it. Then it's done. Oh, I got tires, I got rims coming for it. I got some brass rims coming for it, which means heavy rims, of course. It's setting pretty good, actually. I like how it sets now. It was sitting kind of high before. I got a heavier motor because of carrying all the weight of the brass that's on it now. So I had to put a little torquier motor in it. Now I'm just kind of picking up stuff here. That pin right there, that. And let's see here. There's all that stuff. Now we will grab another bag, and I will bag up what's left. Shocks, the old stock servos, differential covers, the original screws. To get this done, I'll go out in the living room with it, and I'll just make me a little impromptu calling course. There's one bag full. Go play around with it, run the battery pack through it, and learn how to work it. Hope everybody's having a nice Saturday. My wife's gone to a family Christmas party. Because of our dog, I couldn't go, so I'm staying home here, and I'll keep my buddy company, make sure he's okay. So that is what's happening in my life today. Not much. We got some stickers, all kinds of Endura stickers. More screws. But that being said, guys, I'm probably going to end this live stream because I have to go to the bathroom anyway, but I will see everybody on my next live or video, whatever comes first. And as always, from me to you, goodbye and God bless for now, and I will see you next time.